All right, Jujutsu Kaisen modulo chapter 15. We have finally like the full explanation. I was supposed to make this video yesterday. Just didn't. Got pretty busy. So we're starting off the scene with Yuka with very blurry vision, walking. I forgot this dude's name. Oh, Mino. Mino offers Yuka a wheelchair and she says thank you. She can hardly see like the helicarrier while she's going. That's bad. That's real bad. So then we just switch it over to a nice little cover page, which is actually pretty sick. Let me get this on the screen. Like that is really sick. That is pretty sick. So we got that with her brother and Maru. So we just go to the next, well, not the next day, just a little more later where they're in the air. We see Yuka just flying through. There's people inside. So we just have Yuka just, reflecting on everything, reflecting on her life being the little sister technically, even though she's acts more like a bigger sister. So she says, after all, I spent 16 years finding out exactly what a younger sibling would want. So I'd always go easy on you. I'd let you have the first pick of the snacks. I'd make sure to teach you all the cheat codes. And every now and then I help you with your homework. So real little sister wanting to be big sister type thing. I wouldn't understand that. I love being a little brother. I would not want to be the older sibling. That's ugh. Man, he was a terrible older brother. It's just her looking in the distance. And then we just see more of her vision just going. She can't even see Mino's face anymore. Suguri, yes, what about him? And then that's one of the, she just asked about him and just, oh my god. So then she says, I thought I told you to not come. I wasn't trying to act tough. I just don't want to have to see me like this. So she doesn't want her brother seeing her. She's just very ill, very sick. Just, wow, this is terrible. Mino's holding her hand. She doesn't even seem that scared of the fight. She seems more scared of dying. I mean, not. She doesn't really seem scared of the fight. She more seems like she's scared to lose her brother, which very understandable. So it's back to another flashback. We're still in it. We go back to the older brother saying, "Don't cry. It's not a big deal. My friend was possessed by a vengeful spirit that could be graded, and I wanted to help them. It couldn't be graded, so it was just a vengeful spirit without a certain grade. That's cool. I thought I could do it by myself. I don't think it would have died if Sugiri hadn't showed up, but my friend might have. Yet he never blamed me. All I could do was rely on his kindness." All right, cool. So that was like a weird. I didn't really. It's nice. It's really nice to just see the anguish that she's in, how she wants to pretty much trade places with her brother. It's really cool. I really like how they did it. I just feel bad that she can't see. Like, god damn, bro. Like, it sucks having Gig as your author, huh? Like, there has to be somebody dying in some awful way, or just wow. All right, let's get back to the good part. So we come back to the main place. Deborah, are you the chosen warrior? No, I am but an old man. I remember earlier everyone was saying it was May May, but it's not. It's Wee Wee. I have come to greet on behalf of Earth's Jujitsu sorcerers before the duel. Wee Wee, the master of the new shadow style. That kind of sucks. I wish we could see like Wee Wee fight, because he had that really cool teleportation power. So imagine that with the new shadow style. Like, Wee Wee would have been a problem. He's easily a grade 1 sorcerer in his prime. Like, imagine what he could do. So, and I would like to express my gratitude to you from the king of another planet. So Wee Wee is now saying he likes what Deborah brings to the table. And then Deborah questions it. Your gratitude. Almost 70 years ago, a surge of immense power shook this country. The period of peace that followed was ordinary but flimsy. And at some point, everyone seems to have forgotten what we used to call power, what we used to call strength. These children have no idea what it looks like to have a living creature reaches the peak of violence. And then we see Wee Wee bring out his three kids. One looks like May May, one looks like him. I'm guessing the middle one looks like May May. It looks like May May with the front braid that she has in her face just to the back. So she has like Wee Wee's face and then May May's little braid thing. So it's pretty cool. Wee Wee has kids. I'm just terrified to think that these are May May's kids. I really hope Wee Wee met somebody outside of his sister and had kids. Like, but we kind of know the latter most likely is May May's kid. It's disgusting. Oh God. But I think I could show them the true terror of curses that spill out of our very guts. Just Wee Wee talking to Deborah, just pretty much glazing him. So Deborah answers this question. Unfortunately, I cannot show you anything without an opponent, and unless there are truly worthy, it will be over before they can even see a thing. I love Deborah's confidence, man. He literally screams like a humanoid Sukuna. That's what I consider Deborah is Sukuna with an actual heart. Like Deborah actually shows kindness, shows all of that, but we still got more. No, not to worry. I think you will be quite satisfied, and I'm sure your loneliness will be erased. So Deborah, Gojo, Sukuna, Kashimo all have loneliness. All have to be besides Kashimo, all have to deal with Maharaga. Alright, so here we go with the plane finally arriving over the battlefield. We have Yuki or Yuka, whatever, however you pronounce her name. The plane is opening. Yuka is kind of just inching backwards in her wheelchair. She also when she drops out, if I get to be reborn, I like to be the little sister again. So she said all that saying she wanted to be older to now saying she loves him as a big brother. You see, that's what I'm saying. Being the younger sibling is the best. Like it's the best. You got two people, you got an older sibling looking out for you at all times. You feel me? You get to learn. All right, so now she jumps out of the plane, and I swear this is one of the best looking panels like ever. But for some reason, which I don't understand, the wheelchair breaks apart. While she's falling out, the wheelchair breaks apart. I thought it was staying intact while like falling, but no, it breaks apart. And I want my older brother to be. Okay, so now they kind of leave it off with um a little something different. So she says she would like to be the older sister again, and then she also says, "And I'd want my older brother to be." And then she just closes her eyes. I don't know what does that mean. What does that mean? Hmm. All right, so now she lands on the floor. I'm sorry, Deborah. She's just facing Deborah. With this treasure, I summon the great handled sword, Maharaga, the big op stopper. While she descends into the shadow, Maharaga stops and just jumps down. Easily still better than Megami. I really easily better than Megami. At least she got out the way and she's away from Maharaga. But Raga is back. That's the big part about this. I need this figure of Maharaga. Just and how they drew him, just Jesus, he looks so good. Divergent Slay or whatever General Maharaga, and then now he's just standing facing off against Deborah, the man that helped kill Gojo. A man that helped kill Gojo is here to save us. And then Deborah unleashes an attack immediately as seeing Maharaga. As pretty much everybody does when they see that man. Just start attacking him immediately. Deborah does like this weird light tower thing. So they explain his moves. Deborah Kabara's curse. Oh, they gave us his last name. Deborah Karabas. Okay. Curse techniques are is murderous intent given tangible form, a concept impossible for earthlings to even describe, and words passed down through the Diskunte tribe. For the first time in recorded history, Maharaga's adaptation towards an extraterrestrial curse technique begins, and the wheel spins. Wow, this is a sick chapter. I love the art in this chapter. Love Maharaga coming back. Just love that they gave us the visuals of Yuki just seeing how sick she really is and her perspective of everything, just life, like how she perceives her older brother. You know what? I don't know if Yuji's gonna. I think I have a nice little theory on what's gonna happen with Yuka, because she still has Rika's ring, right? So she has Rika's ring. Rika is probably gonna come help Maharaga as well to fight Deborah. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna see like when the chapter continues this week. So man, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully see you guys soon. Gonna get another new manga, and we're gonna catch up on JJK Modulo. All right, guys. See you later.